It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. This is Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Second inning here, no score. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 3. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Dempsey back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Greg Carlberg up now for the Mets.
Runner, yes,
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Harnett fires across the diamond. That's one out, the bottom of the second. One out. Runner at second. Eldridge digs in now.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He brought it back.
Thought he was going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said, not today. Goes up, and he brings that in.
And we're back. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 3.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much fun.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That one to first. Madden takes it himself. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So one gone with a runner at third. Bryce Eldridge will hit next. On the ground, right side. Santos. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Scotty Graham. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them. Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Harris on third. Pinal on second. Santos over at first with one away. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Hit in the air, center field. Graham in position. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 9-3.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Almanzar makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's down 9-4.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Santos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Time called now. Pitch misses. 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Graham brings it in with a nice running grab.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one's gone.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
At the plate, Bryce Eldridge. Two out, space is empty. This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit.
Now batting, catcher, Mitchell.
Two outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Blake Mitchell. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Number 1.
And now Jose Salas. Aguila is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Number 3 with a solid contribution even despite the loss. One down. Chet Williams getting ready to hit. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Left field, way back there. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. Relay throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Number 3 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And foul ball. Now he steps out as time is granted. The wind of the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Graham under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And now the first baseman, Kyle McCann. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it hits the base. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
2 quick outs. Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. What a play. Inning over. 1 out, base is empty. Guerrero, a 6-foot lefty, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. A chance now to take the lead.
Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. tied at 4. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now back.
Christian Moore up now for the Mets. 0-2 now. The other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Graham pulls it down, and the inning is over. Richie Madden up now for the Tigers. Line drive, fair ball.
One of the hardest things to do in the game.
Jose Castro up now for the Tigers. The Tigers down to their final strike. On the ground right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Number 3 did well enough for them.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but
it's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 63rd home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Second and third, one away.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And that's a little bit high. Ball 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That misses the zone. 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Almanzar under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Well struck left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Out to center. Almanzar sizing this one up. Corrals it. 1 away. And up next for Detroit, Jose Castro. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped on a line, and that's a base hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Woods Richardson back to work. Number 3 stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Falling behind 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Handles, throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. 1 down. So now here's the Mets DH, Greg Carlberg. Ground ball left side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Tejada pulls that one down, and that's the 3rd out. Runner at first with 2 away. And next up for the Tigers, Raul Tejada. 0 for 3 in this one. Hull back to work. That one drilled left field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Number 3 had a sensational showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to
It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Next to hit for the Rockies, Greg Jones. Runner at first with no outs here. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. The throw to third. And he's out. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, number 3. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Just off the inside edge. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Miller. And there's one away. Base is empty with 2 away. And now Max Clark. And that one hammered. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got it double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they make short. Now it's the shortstop, Aiden Miller. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. That's back there. He brought it back.
Thought he was going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said not today. Goes up and he brings that in. Exciting way to end the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
He goes down looking. Make it 6. So 1 out, nobody on. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to short, Miller. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. This could end it. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Number 3 had a game to forget in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour.
It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. 1 out, runner at second. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
One out and a runner at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And out. Runner on the go. This one in the air, center field. Clark going back on this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch it.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Morel. And that is that. Now the third baseman, Samuel Lott. 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Morel on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the catcher, Herschel Maynard. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Morel on the move. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Reaches but can't make the grab. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The bat, the second baseman.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Moore digs in now. In the dirt. In there safely.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one is absolutely belted. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Aiden Miller. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets even this series up at a game apiece. Number 3 did a good job in the win. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 3. Brett back to work. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. So up next, Greg Carlberg. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. 1 runs in, bangs off the wall, around third. In to score from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
In the air, left field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. Morel makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, here's the rookie third baseman, John Oka. Line to left. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
First pitch misses. 2 on, 2 outs.
Yeah.
Very high with that one. And a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Greg Carlberg waiting to hit for the Mets. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hung up in a rundown now. The relay, the tag, but 1 run does. So 2 down. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Clark going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead.
A swing and a soft liner. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there. First and second, 2 outs. Dunn will hit next. Trying to send this extra innings. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Another homer. And the Rockies walk it off for the win. This one. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and here's the veteran outfielder. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. Outside. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hernandez under it. And that is that. Mets strand 1, and now we'll see what the Giants. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now John Hutchinson. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag out.
On the tag.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And there's a foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And stepping in for New York, Greg Carlberg.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Liner, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Time called now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And here it comes. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Christian Moore up now for the Mets. 2-2 now. That one the other way. And no one can get there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they trail by 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Number 3 in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now one missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
2 out, space is empty. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 3-1. In the air, right field. Beck makes the grab. And that is that. 1 down. Caleb Collins digs in now. 1-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a ground ball,
That's a foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the series opener here at home. Number 3 played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the veteran outfielder. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one upstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls one off, 2-2. Man at second. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Now a fly ball to right center. Hernandez flying after this one. He's got it, and that is that. And digging in for San Francisco, Rick Townsend. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next for New York, Christian Moore.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close to second, and he's out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Caleb Collins. Down the left field line, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And that'll do it. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Hard hit left side. Slinging it to first in time. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 3. Castro back to work.
No.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed. Swung on, belted. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra base.
Soft contact in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. So digging in, Jordan Beck. Swung on, popped up left side. Mitchell has a beat on it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets even this series up in a game apiece. Number 3 with a good game.